friends list.
Yeah.
Like, I don't.
Somebody that I never mind.
Good, well, speaking of positive people, we got special guests.
You ain't gotta be done being negative. You ain't that negative. D. You good? You good?
If you guys are tuned in live, man, share the link out. Tell your friends. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all the above. Yeah. Positive vibes. Bring back the positive energy. You guys loved it last year. We're bringing him back. Our fucking friend, former psychopathic
brother from another mother,
CEO, the creator of Chivalrous Arts graphic novel, as well as the brand new tabletop game. Give it up for the homie, Alex Abbis.
What's up, Alex, my dude?
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going, man?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Miss you guys. I need to fucking do a special trip, fucking fly across the country to fucking St. Louis, hang out a little bit again.
I'm down.
Fucking fun, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I was just telling Pete the other day, I'm like, man, I got dude's number and I never fucking use it and I feel bad.
You know what? Now, honestly, like to the people like listening, they're just gonna be like, he's just talking shit, type you guys up. But like legit. If you're on the live stream, I'm not as the kids would say, no fucking cap. These guys are fucking fun. Like seriously. Seriously, you ever hang out with Replicon crew? Oh my goodness. Don't even think to go fucking drinking, bro. Unless you're a hardcore fucking drink. I'm telling you, man. These guys are like top 1%, bro. They can handle their fucking liquor. Not gonna lie, they got me fucked up the last time in Detroit. It was hilarious.
Hell yeah.
We had a good time though.
We had a good time.
Man, it was a really good time. It really was. Really good time.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, he was just talking about fucking the hookah bar and shit. And
yeah.
That was his first time trying hookah.
First time, man. I enjoyed it. And I got to thank you for it for sure, but I appreciate it.
Now
round 2's coming up, guys. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I'm down for it, man. Yeah, it's fucking, that was an incredible time. It was so dope. We definitely fucking kicked it, man. It's good to see you. For real.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, definitely. How you guys been? Everybody been doing pretty good?
Yeah, doing real good.
It's been a fun year, I guess. I'm glad we made it to 2025. We're all still alive.
Right, we're still kicking.
I guess, bro. Fucking hey, man. I hope you guys got your fucking guns and fucking ammo and antibiotics. That shit. It's like fuck that. Like,
January's been one hell of a year.
It's like how many days is the plane gonna fucking crash before it's just like is something fucking wrong? Like seriously, like like something like bad gonna happen. I hope not, bro. 2020 was fucking ass enough.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need that shit again. But yeah, there's been like 5 fucking plane crashes this week and shit.
Yeah, come on, bro. Like you're supposed to have 5 all year. What are the odds you have 5 in 5 fucking days?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be all we have all year now.
We get them out.
But yeah, that shit was terrifying.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking wild, man. It is wild. But, you know what I mean? We can't stop working. We can't stop doing shit. And you've been working hard.
Bro,
we've talked.
I mean, by all means, live your life. But, I mean, like, don't be an idiot. Like, definitely keep, like, one eye open and kind of, like, hey, you're paying attention. That's all I'm saying. Like, definitely move on, full steam ahead, live your life, do your shit, do what you got to do. You know, have a good day. You know, every day, try to have a W. You know, that dub right there, every fucking day, bro. If you can, have a W. I know once in a while we got to take them fucking L's, and those fucking suck ass. But for the most part, man, just fucking, focus on where you're at, focus on what you're trying to do, and get there. You know what I'm saying? Live your life, man. Best you can. Have fun.
At least find one positive thing in your day every day. There's got to be at least one.
Right. I mean, you know bro, you got to make adjustments. If you're fucking...
Oh, I'm sorry, Alex. Go ahead.
If you fucking, if you're fucking in a bad relationship, look, I get it, bro. You got like 5'8" kids with the bitch, and you can't get out, or like you got like 5'8" fucking kids with the dude. If you're a chick and you can't fucking get out, I get it. But if that ain't the fucking case, and all they do is bring you down, and your partner's shitty, then it's just like, you know what, ho, you gotta go. Fucking get rid of them. Like, serious. Find fucking someone else that fucking get in a situation that works for you and makes you fucking happy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Absolutely.
You know, there is always a positive thing in your day, and that's when you wake up and put your feet on the floor. That's positive enough right there.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about it, man. There's no doubt about it. You know, I mean, like, I get it. If you're like in all kinds of like racketing fucking pain or whatever, then that's one thing. But if you pretty much got your fucking health, then you're lucky. Then it's like, seriously, then you're lucky. Then there's seriously like nothing that you fucking can't do. It's just all about your fucking attitude.
Yep.
For sure, man.
I agree with that for sure.
Attitude definitely makes a big difference, man. Staying positive and shit like that. Sometimes it's hard to do, but we got to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. We're positive because we got fucking Alex Abbis on the fucking show in 2025.
That's right.
Who'd have thought? Here we are in fucking 2025, man. The fucking Don Mega's still alive and kicking, fucking hanging out with Replicon Radio.
Oh, yeah, man. Definitely. Fucking good things are fucking happening. Yeah, I appreciate you giving me a shout out. I don't know. Like I said, you know, I'm not asking for anybody to do anything they're not into. Like, if you don't play games, then by all means, when my game comes out, I would never ask you to like even buy it, because if you don't do games, you don't do games. But if you're into games, like, I really think this summer when my game comes out, there's going to be probably pretty much one of the freshest fucking board games to come out, at least in the last couple of years. It's like really easy to learn, and it's dope. Do we got a graphic or no?
I do. I got some.
You did? Show some
some
of the truth, some of the flavor.
Yeah, we got some.
That's the box cover of the game.
Oh, that's pretty sick looking. That's pretty dope.
Fuck yeah.
And that's some of the cards. That's Blood Sacrifice. It's a spell. And that's like one of the swords in the game.
Hell yeah.
And that's like an energy surge, because there's like this main power board that controls like the energy flow of the game and makes certain equipment better than others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's another piece of equipment of a different type. Basically, not to get too much into it, you pretty much like build the best knight you can build, and you basically try to fucking save the planet. And the game is just like, me personally, I can sometimes get bad like ADD. Like, I don't like long shit where it's just like, even video games where you alternate turns, like, I can't fucking deal with it. You know, I have to have simultaneous play. So I thought to myself, if I'm going to actually make a game, it needs to play fast so it doesn't get boring. And the main thing, simultaneous play. Everybody plays like at the same time, so you never get like bored. And like I said, it's easy, it's super fun, the artwork's super dope. And yeah, I got a surprise.
Somebody asked, is it similar to Magic or Quest? Oh, you have a surprise?
I would say that it's kind of like Magic the Gathering meets a board game, but except me personally, I think of Magic, I think of a very like complicated fucking game that like a casual person would just be way too much for. And this game is like just as entertaining, but 100 times easier. You can just pick it up like that.
I'm not a big gamer, but those are like Magic and things like that, like similar to like Echo Side or whatever in the Juggalo world. It's like a deck building game.
Right.
This is more of a tabletop type of vibe, right?
Yeah, this is a true tabletop game. It does involve like a lot of cards. You know, you guys will see. If things work out and I end up running into you guys in April, you know what? I'll tell you what. I got the prototype done, and you know what? We'll get a crew together, and I'll tell you what. We'll actually demo the game and play the game on live stream. It'd be pretty dope.
Oh yeah,
that would be awesome. I mean, I've dabbled in some games. You know what I mean? I can fuck around with some Monopoly, bro.
Bro, it doesn't matter. This game was designed for people that have no experience in gaming, like that never game. That's the whole point. I just wanted to make it fucking easy. for people to pick up, and so it's fun. You'll see. Hopefully, one of the three, 2 out of 3, or 3 out of 3 we'll see come April.
Yeah.
Two out of 3.
Yeah, there'll be
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3.
Yeah,
Same too.
Yeah, I don't go.
Okay, that means because I'm just gonna show. That means we got like 3 open slots for some ninjas or some juggalos because the game plays up to 5. So
okay.
see if you can put together a list, and yeah, we'll rock it out.
Yeah, hell yeah. Little after hours gaming. I'm down.
Oh yeah, we got at least
It'll be super dope. We'll take them to the hookah too. We'll play it at the hookah. We'll get them. We'll pass the peace pipe around, and we'll get them drunk.
Oh.
Hey, but we're not responsible. You better take that fucking Uber to your hotel or whatever.
Okay.
Do not drive under any influences whatsoever. It's not safe.
Yeah, we'll come up with a waiver or something.
Right.
We should have him bring his game to the float.
There you go. That'd be sick.
They do a gaming tent at the float.
Yeah, they do a lot of gaming there.
So you should come to Tom Wood's float.
You know what? Honestly, I'm not going to sit here and lie and be like, what, oh yeah, maybe that'd be good. Like, I honestly never heard of that. I don't know what that is.
No,
it's
that's fine. It's
dope underground festival that goes down in Arkansas with our
Tom Wood that does a lot of the artwork for ICP and stuff like that. Like he started doing his own thing.
He did the Spencer's art.
Yeah, his family has like float grounds down in Arkansas and all that stuff. So he started putting on a festival down there. So it's like like floating down the river and shit like that during the summer months and all that. And it's basically that with the music festival.
Oh, that sounds super dope. When is that? Like July?
It's in June this year.
Yeah, it's in June this year.
It's in June.
It's like old school gathering vibes is really what it is.
June 19th through the 22nd.
So it is outdoors. I will say that. It is outdoors. So it's like, it doesn't have the nice amenities of being in a hotel.
Right.
Center, so I get that. But they do have, what is it? Juggalos. What the fuck is it?
Quest for Shangri-La, Echo Side tournaments.
Yeah, they have gaming tournaments there. So if you
Juggalo games.
If you want to go floating on a river, listen to some music, and broadcast your game to a whole new group of people, hell yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
see what happens.
That's not Big Sherm's group. They just do the game.
It is.
What is it?
4 Juggalos by Juggalos.
4 Juggalos by Juggalos. That was the name I was thinking. Yeah.
I don't know. When is the anticipated release of the game? And Tigger, people are asking how much do you think the average cost of the tabletop will be when it's available?
So the game's gonna be in select stores, and it's gonna be on my website. And the game list price is $40, but the first month I'm probably just gonna throw it up there 50% off. So it'll probably just be like $20, and I'm thinking that the release date is probably going to be like right around 4th of July.
Yeah, that's pretty
shooting for the first week of July, yeah.
That's hella cheap, too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just I'm trying to build a brand. I'm not really known. I'm known in music. I'm not really known in the gaming, industry. So it's cool. I can still make a couple bucks on each one and 20 for the month. And I'm just, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get people to get it in their hands. And I think once they play it, they'll be like, man, this is like a super dope game.
Oh, yeah. No, it's fresh. So,
and I'm going to tell you guys an awesome story.
Yeah.
You guys know that Magic the Gathering, those original alpha booster packs, that at the first convention, I think it was Gen Con, like 25 years ago. Do you guys know that they actually gave those away for free just to try to build up the game?
I believe it makes sense. I believe it. Yeah. Now they're worth.
Do you know how much each one of those? Do you know how much each one of those booster packs is worth now?
I couldn't even imagine, bro.
10,000 each one.
Those fucking things are crazy.
Right. So they gave you those 3 booster packs. Instead of opening it up and building a little deck, all you had to do is put them in your pocket and be like, "I'm out." 30 grand. 30 grand. That's all you had to fucking do. Just put them in your pocket. And
so make sure when this game becomes available, you buy multiple copies.
Yeah, you might want to buy one, keep one mint.
Multiple copies.
You never fucking know.
Apocalypse 1525. That's the name of the game.
Yeah, that's the name of the game. Yeah, everything's just build it, man. I got my second graphic novel book also coming out this summer. So yeah, I've been just doing my thing. I got a role play supplement that I'm currently like working on. I mean, I'm sure by now like most of the juggalos have figured it out, but I mean, like the big secret on me is that I'm basically like a very powerful nerd. is how I describe myself. Because it's just like I feel that I can make like some pretty dope shit, and I've been dabbling in this stuff, pretty much my whole life. So just like I'm just go ahead and take my shot at doing what I can do, and throwing my stuff out there and seeing how people like my work. And my first book, it's done pretty well so far. I'm pretty happy with the sales. I get a lot of emails. People are like, when's part 2 coming out? I'm like, it's coming out this summer, and with a game, which is kind of what delayed things because I was wanting to put one out every 6 months, but just me personally, it's kind of like I'm like working on this checklist, and just like my whole life, I always wanted to put out a graphic novel. Did it? I always wanted to put out a game, and I'm about to do it. And then I wanted to put out like a supplement for like D&D. And, that I'm currently working on now. Plus I'm talking to Hasbro about how to get it fucking licensed. And I'm not going to bother you with that ass shit. But, there's always a business side behind everything.
Right.
That's awesome, though. Just even having that conversation is a huge step for anybody.
Yeah.
Especially in the game world. Board games and tabletops. So is the idea with this, is this all going to be chivalrous arts? Like, it's obviously the game is chivalrous arts. The first graphic was chivalrous. Is that like, is this going to be creating this whole world?
Correct. So it's all like spurring from, the same world, the same universe. And, even if I do the D&D supplement, that's going to be, Dungeons and Dragons presents, chivalrous arts. And instead of being so much about like wizards and clerics, it's going to be more based upon like fighters and knights and shining armor and combat on horses and just cool shit like that. I don't know, like what the ninjas and the juggalos like know about like where D&D is at, but like when I was a kid, and if you like played D&D, it was like you had to keep that shit to your fucking self, bro, because you were like a fucking outcast beyond all belief. And now it's like literally like the biggest it's like ever been in like 50 fucking years. Like D&D is like huge. You can go into Target, they sell dice and books. You can go to Walmart, they'll sell fucking coffee fucking mugs. It's just like crazy. Like, man, just like crazy how much the game has just blown up in the last like 10 years.
Yeah.
Even though I was never a gamer, I remember when I was a kid, like people looked at Dungeons and Dragons like it was a bad thing. I remember people being like, "Oh, that's like the devil" or something fucking ridiculous. And now it's like mainstream nerd. Now it's nerdy and mainstream at the same time. Like, it's crazy. That and Magic and Pokemon are like the biggest shit in the world. It's all,
bro. Pokemon is nuts. Like that, I don't even know that much about. But I see these guys. They're like my age. They're like 50 and shit. And they're like fucking sitting there like on live stream, opening like Pokemon fucking boosters and crying. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, bro? What are you crying for? I don't understand. It's like, it's a Charizard. I'm like, yeah, well, did that card come out like 30 years ago? And like, how many times has it been reprinted? Like, what's so special about that one?
It's a special variant, man.
Yeah, I never could get into fucking Pokemon shit or whatever. I never did get into that shit.
I grew up with the first generation of Pokemon. I had a whole fucking binder of Pokemon cards.
They probably worth money now.
Yeah.
God, they're worth the king's fucking fortune now.
And fuck you! I'll leave right now. Go to my parents' house and find them bitches. I'm going now.
Fuck yeah, bro!
I had a few of those first edition holograms.
You gotta get them weird, different colors and shit. You know what I mean?
Like that was before they had like the first deck. Oh man, I gotta go find those now. Shit.
Oh, yeah. It's
Like
all,
people will buy that? Are you serious?
fuck it.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
All that nerdy shit, though. People love it.
Bro.
Like, I'll catch myself.
I'm talking.
now,
I had like when they had the first number, like they had the first like 100 something Pokemon. I had like almost every single one of them. Like and they were all pristine in the trader card binder. Oh fuck.
Like, I'll catch myself buying fucking like toys now. Like, if I see something, I'm like, man, that's a fucking big hit. Like, I'll go buy a motherfucking keep it in the box and just put it up.
Shit.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
And then hope for like 20 years from now it'll be worth something.
I don't know if you guys, when you were kids, had an OG like a 8-bit, like Nintendo.
Yeah.
But it's just like, man.
I had one in the box with the robot.
Right. So all those games, you know, even though they're produced in the millions, like everybody opened theirs. So it's just like, hey, I got this Super Mario World 3. Okay, is it opened? Yeah. Okay. It's worth $30.
Right.
Oh, it's in the box, sealed and mint.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, it's worth $3,000. It's just fucking crazy.
It's nuts, dude. They're grading them now and shit.
Right.
I want one. I think it's the stupidest shit in the world. At the same time, I'm like, I need a Mario 3
Like,
grade.
who
Hey.
the fuck gonna buy a video
Hey,
game?
so that day, fucking, when your little sister took your fucking Mario Duck Hunt new in the box cartridge and threw it across the room and dented the box, and he smacked her and you got in super trouble from your ma, just remember that it might have been 30 years later, but you were right, because that dent in that box probably ended up costing you like fucking $5,000.
Right.
For sure. Terrible, man.
Yeah, I got the Nintendo with the robot with Gyromite all in the fucking box. Box is brand, like, looks like it's brand fucking new. The fucking styrofoam, not even cracked. Nothing.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
perfect. But it is open and it was used. But I still have all of it.
Yeah.
Never had that robot. That's crazy. You was a rich kid, though.
Robot shit, bro. It was a Christmas. It was a Christmas gift.
Yeah, I never had that fucking robot. That's wild.
You got Duck Hunt with the gun and all that shit too. Man.
What else is going on? Are you with book 2? And obviously, we saw some of the art from the game. Are you still working with Ryan, the illustrator who did all that fresh ass artwork?
Yeah. Ryan did all the artwork for the board game, and Ryan is helping me with volume 2. And yeah, I really don't want to like ruin like any surprises. And also, like, I haven't really had a chance to talk with George and Twisted yet. But, you know, maybe it's speculation. It's that, and I'm not like trying to hold back the secret. I mean, it's not solid yet. But I mean, hopefully, you know, he's gonna be up at Astro 8. But again, you know, I don't know yet.
Yeah,
That'd be cool. Yeah,
that would be dope.
Because I know a lot of people, including us. You know, we got the first copy of the book, so that'd be a cool thing to go and be able to get signed by you and the artist.
Yeah, it's true. And
Very
honestly, I think so far book 2 is like, you know, I don't know. I think for the most part it's done right. Part 2 is always better than part 1, because part 1 is like, who are these characters? Why are they here? What are they doing? You know, it's just almost like Star Wars. OG is like good, but like Empire Strikes Back is better, because then it's just like, okay, now we know who everybody is. Now we know who are the good guys, who are the bad guys, what's the drama, you know, what are the powers, how shit works. And Empire Strikes Back is just like 3, 2, 1, like action. You just get right into the action. You don't have to fucking sit here and explain all this shit and all these fucking backstories. So yeah, so book 2 is like turning out like tremendous. I think it's definitely going to be better than book 1. And yeah, I'm excited to drop it.
Hell yeah. I'm excited too. My favorite thing with releases, just me personally, is like the rollout. Like the first one you did, you know, I mean, obviously you had the book, but then you had the Jamie Madrox cover, you had the CD, you had the merch. It's like, I like to see shit like that. So I'm like, come on, bring on the exclusive covers and the fresh merch and the fucking, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's the sequel, motherfucker. Here's all the freshness, as Alex Abyss would say.
Yep.
Right. Yeah, so I'll be clear. I've already said this 5 times, But yeah, that disc, that was just for entertainment purposes only. So it wasn't just like, man, I heard it. Just things. No, it's like just novelty. It's ninja-ness. It's entertainment. And
Right.
yeah, and it's just more freshness in the world. I mean, fucking A. Like, for the most part, most people haven't bought a CD in 20 fucking years anyway. But, it was just fucking, just like you said, the initial, you get it. The initial rollout, just more flavor and entertainingness that comes with that.
Yeah. So somebody mentioned earlier your fresh ass gold shirt bringing the golden goldies back. So maybe for issue 2 we can get a little golden goldie rap verse from fucking
Yes.
some
Bro,
chivalrous rapping,
I
dog.
would do that.
You
I'll
wanted
tell
to
you
know.
what.
They
If
wanted
for
to know
issue
if it
2,
was silk.
if for issue 2, if I end up deciding that I'm going to release a fucking theme song for issue 2, I will rap on that.
Fuck yeah.
Golden Golden style.
Give me the fucking golden nuggets, bitch.
Right. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. I love that shit. Yeah, that'd be fucking that would just be for pure entertainment freshness. You know what I'm saying? That's
for
the type
sure.
of shit. That's what I love, man. That's what I want people to know about you. Like when we got to know you, it's dope. You're like, oh, this would be fresh. This would be fun. Why not fucking do it? Why does it gotta be you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be anything to it. It's like this is a fresh idea. It's fun. Let's have fun. I love that. So
yeah, let's see. We'll see how April happens. We'll extend the crew. We'll roll out one night and it'll be my treat. I'll make sure everybody has a good time.
Sounds like trouble, Alex.
Hey, you said you're gonna bring them waivers, bro. Bring them.
That's right.
Waivers.
Yeah, we're gonna make some
Bring the waivers. Listen,
we got the waivers in the trunk.
I'll finance the night, but you guys deal with the paperwork.
So y'all gotta sign this. We are not responsible.
Yeah,
Alex Abbis, Replicon Radio, and Alchemist Comics are not responsible.
Yeah,
We're not for any part. Even as soon as you decide to roll with us, we're not responsible. We're definitely not responsible for what happens during that evening either.
Hell yeah. I love that.
You're responsible for yourself through the whole evening.
So
Sign here.
So officially, you're going to be at Astronomicon now.
Yeah, you know what? I cannot say that officially. I'm not bullshitting you guys.
You might be there as
I do have a meeting with George coming up. That's the honest to God's truth. I mean, he could be like, some of the, RAND gatherings. I mean, he could be like, man, we really want to save you for like 9 every other, or maybe like, for 10, and we want it to be a big deal. And sometimes, depending on where you're at on the management level, just something I understand, I could think that way. But when I talk to him, I'm going to be like,
it's great.
I'll be like, yeah, I'm pretty much feeling that I want to go to 8, but I'm not going to invite myself. You see what I'm saying?
I feel you. Well, if we had a booth, you'd be invited.
100%.
But either way, it'll be dope. If anybody tuned in, if you guys have any questions for Alex, let us know. Mid-South asked a question a little bit earlier. He wanted to ask about the outro skit from the old Blaze album when you guys prank called him and said the shit happened to his car or whatever. He's like, is that legit? And whose idea was that? Do you remember that? Fucking sessions, that's what it was.
Do you have the ability to play it?
Hobo.
Yeah.
What's up? Can you guys play it?
I don't know. I think it's copywritten. Probably. Yeah, I don't know if I can. I don't know if YouTube will allow me to do that without taking us down.
Oh, really? Fucking A. Man, they're so fucking corporate and shitty. They're that shitty.
Yeah, we used to during our live streams. We used to take a break after the artists we would interview, and we would play their playlist of their music, and then we would come back, and we used to be able to pause it on YouTube, but we can't do that anymore. And they get real mad about us playing music, so it sucks.
I don't know if there's music in that or not.
I don't know. He's looking it up.
I don't think there was any music being played. It was just all talking.
I just wasn't ready. Yeah, because they call. They're like, bro.
Well, we could stall for a few seconds, see if we can't.
So I think as long as it has just talking on it, I'm pretty sure.
Well, worst case scenario, we'll just cut it out of the replay.
Yeah, that's a good idea. If I could hear it, I could tell you.
Yeah, I totally understand because I wouldn't be able to remember it either.
Pete's trying to pull it up now. Yeah, it was like you called
He's
him. You're
pulling it
like,
up.
the phone call was like, "Oh, hey man, I got bad news. Like everything that we recorded is gone, man. It got erased." And he was like, "Are you for real?"
What you sipping on, sir?
I'm sipping on some scissor.
Ooh, nice gangster.
Old school.
So is that straight silk? Fine Egyptian silk?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Only the finest Egyptian silk and cotton.
Only the finest of Egyptians. How you doing over there? You doing?
Yeah,
he's trying to find it real
He's
quick.
panicking.
Well, because I don't think it's on Spotify anymore because they re-released that album and it didn't have the fucking skip. Because it's like at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
They added two
was
new
it a
tracks.
secret track or was it just a
What album?
I'm
What?
pretty sure it was on One Less G.
Mid
Right?
South?
Yeah.
What album was that?
Was on One
Oh,
Less.
One Less. Oh no! Whoa!
Good thing that didn't come through
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah, right. Just a bunch of noise and static. We're working on it. This is why we like doing this live.
So we can
It's just raw.
Yeah, I just can't find it, man.
I have it downloaded.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That was the last song, right?
Yeah, you
But you had to fast forward through it.
yeah, they just call. I think he's like, Fritz fucking deleted the whole session, man. And he's like, oh fuck. He's like, oh yeah, and the fucking the brown Momo or whatever got towed too.
Yeah.
So he left it parked at the studio. He's sure looking for it now. What do we got? Yeah, fine Egyptian. D says, what's your go-to shisha flavor and brand?
Star Buzz is the brand, and the flavor is probably like I like it citrusy, so probably like cherry. I'm sorry, probably like orange, lemon, and I like it mint. So probably like orange, lemon, mint. Star Buzz. It's good shit.
Yeah. Any I don't think somebody asked, are there any extra goodies for people that pre-ordered on Kickstarter? Did a Kickstarter for the game?
Still got to work that out. Not sure yet.
There you go. Oh, you better fuck it up. Well, oh, that's a good one. What was the? I like that question. What was your favorite music project that you had a part in back in the day?
I'm sorry, bro. Very unprofessional of you. As you're speaking, your line, you fumbled, and the audio communication did not come to me clearly. So can you please repeat the line without the fumble? Without, I know, hey, Super Bowl's coming up, but please repeat the line without the fumble.
All right, I got you. What was your favorite music project that you played a part in? Like an old school Psychopathic release or something that you were a part of?
Talking about like all the fucking bands that were ever on Psychopathic?
Yeah. Did you have a particular favorite project that you were involved with? You're like, oh, that shit was fun or memorable.
You know what, man? That's like ex fucking girlfriends. And I mean, everyone, no, some were definitely better than others. I'm gonna be fucking clear about that. Some were like fucking, like sometimes you have this like, oh, this bitch. Oh, I long forgot about her. I hated that bitch. But like, throughout your life, you have like, a handful that, you had some dope times with. And then when it's done, it's done. And it's kind of like, similar. Like, I could probably put up a few different, like, fucking, candidates. You know what I'm saying? But I will try to answer the question, but I can't, like, get it down to, like, one. As far as, like, records that were, dope. Yeah, like, Malenko was definitely something special. Went to fucking Disney's record company and got a deal, and that was the record, and had to re-release it, and just all the craziness. Most Tasteless was fucking something really fucking special. Great record, and again, same thing. Had to go in, and that was really the first time, we expanded where it was just like, we're more than just, ICP. We're a whole fucking record label. And, we have to go to New York and get that deal cut and get the partnership and the promotion and the distribution. And, that was another like really fucking, cool one. But yeah, I mean, I could go on for like, others. I mean, even fucking like, if any, probably like such a low percentage of juggalos are probably like, what? But yeah, like even like Zug Island's fucking album, I just had a real fucking fun time, with that fucking particular record. And, I know it's like really different. And I know a lot of the juggalos' opinion of it might not be so high, but I'm trying to answer, the questions, honestly.
I think that's dope because that was like a different moment. You guys were doing something different there.
Right. It was like, here's some fucking, like rock and roll shit. And just like this whole aspect of the music industry that I didn't really, ever deal much about, like the drummer and their fucking needs and the dynamics of just not a rapper or a fucking couple rappers, but like a whole fucking 5-piece fucking bands.
Right.
And how that works out. And in my opinion, as a side note, how that works out is everybody stays broke because when you divide that check it's a lot easier to divide that check 2 or 3 ways than it is fucking 5 ways.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. That's dope though. I love that. And G-Man, shout out to G-Man, man.
Shout out to G-Man. Well, I'll just give you guys this one example. If a rapper signs for $100,000 for his first album, he's straight. If a rap duo signs for $100,000, 50 a man, they're pretty good. A rap trio, 33,000. I mean, you're like barely breathing, but you're okay.
Right.
Like a 5-piece fucking band at $100,000, 20,000 Ninja. Man, there's no fucking way. You're not okay.
You better sell a lot of merch.
Yeah.
Yeah, a shitload. And that's still divided fucking 5 ways. It's just rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that has to be. I love that though, because when we talked last time, unfortunately we had to talk about a lot of drama because people hadn't seen you in a while, and you had to like clear up the air. So it's cool to be able to talk about cool shit, like the memories and the good times, and I love that. Like,
hey, bro, I keep
that had to be crazy.
I keep it all positive, and I got no problems with anybody whatsoever. But anybody that ever said that still to this day seems to think that I ever took a penny from anybody, they can suck my fucking dick. Because I'm telling you right fucking now, never, ever fucking happened. Period. And I could go into speculations on why this has come out and issues that people might be having to sit there and point the finger at fucking me. But it's just literally straight up, if there's ever been a fucking innocent victim that truly did nothing wrong, it's right fucking here. And that's it. It's just like, even though where I'm at with the guys, it's pretty obvious that they do not fucking like me at all. And it really sucks because I'd really like to patch things up and be on good terms. But, it is what it is. At this point, I don't see it happening anytime fucking soon. So I'm not going to fucking sit there and fucking, because I know a bunch of stuff. I've never checked the internet, never said anything bad about those guys. And I just never will. If that's where they're at, where they're fucking pissed or upset, then I'm really sorry that that's where it's fucking at. But no, I'm not going to sit there and make it worse. And then Alex said this and this and this and this. And lift them the fuck up. No,
yeah, you'd be feeding into their bullshit.
Exactly.
Right. I'm just not gonna fucking do that. Yeah. So the story was an amazing story. And now the Juggalo community is split. And now it's kind of like a sad story. And then they're not, you can't say, and then Alex kind of came along kind of back, and then he started lighting anybody. No, bro, Alex never lit anybody up. Never. Just not fucking interested, because that would, in my opinion, just make things fucking worse.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
There's no point.
No,
there's really no point to just start lighting new fires.
That's what I'm saying. We talked about that shit last year. If people want to find the truth, they can check out us talking to you last year twice. Here, I'm just saying it's cool to be it now. We can talk about positive shit and like the good times.
Hell yeah.
And not have to worry about.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because
the positive good times are in the fucking history books. The ass shit actually came like decades later, which is the crazy shit, right? That all came
I found
later.
the skit, I do believe. I think he's getting ready to play it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was doing. I was trying to find that skit.
I don't know if you
Hey, it's all good, bro. Only 5 hours later on live
I know.
stream. It's all good. Only 5.
You hear that? You can hear it, man.
I can't hear shit.
You can't hear that?
Fuck.
Are you lying? Can you hear Alex?
Do you hear the phone call?
Can you hear the phone ringing?
You hear the phone ring?
No.
You really couldn't? You can't hear that?
No. Is it just me, or is it also like the fucking the ninjas on live stream? They can't hear.
No, they can hear it. I don't think it connects to you because you're on the same thing.
There's a way.
Well, play it into the microphone.
Yeah, play it in the mic.
I guess I can.
Yeah. I sent you the link, so you should be able to just click it on your phone.
I can do that.
Yeah.
But that should work like a mic though too.
Do you hear that?
So funny. Takes a while to answer.
It does.
Chris.
What up?
Hey, what's going on, man? It's Alex.
What's going on, Alex?
Hey, dog, are you sleeping or something?
Yeah.
Dog, wake the fuck up, dog. We got some big problems.
All right, what's up?
All right, listen. Fucking last night, fucking Huggy Bear was in the studio fucking down here with some I don't know, some clique or something. I don't know what the group was called. It was like East Side Riders or something like that. I don't know what it was. Anyhow, so he was trying to like school some session and record a bunch of stuff, onto like the Pro Tool system or whatever. And he just straight up, he wiped all your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had Mike P and Mike E. Clark. They came in and we've salvaged One Less G and Hood Rats and the song you did with Twisted and ICP. But that's it, dog. Other than that, like the whole album's shot. We got to come back and redo the whole thing.
Wow. All right. So what's up, dog?
Well, what are we gonna do, man? You got your show dad out there?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess maybe we can get a couple songs off of that. But other than that, you're assed out.
Can't do that neither. I have to come back and record that shit, dog.
All right, dog. Well, we're fucked. Come on back. We'll start recording a new album from scratch.
Yeah, it's like 9 minutes. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but yeah, he was asking, do you remember doing that shit, or who's
yeah. Well, now it's like Total Recall. I want to say it's so crazy too, because that word "asked out," I still use that word to this day.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I use it too.
That shit's fresh.
Yeah.
Basically, like same as like shit out of luck.
Right.
No, I never noticed because I didn't really go back and listen to that. But you shouted out the fucking East Side Riders,
Right.
which became the Riders.
Right.
Right. Yeah. So no, that skit that was real, like half real. I mean, obviously none of that fucking happened.
Yeah,
And obviously,
didn't know that.
and obviously, I was fucking trying to fucking play him. But yeah, that actually fucking happened. So obviously, when the skit was done,
Never tell him.
I called him back like fucking 2 minutes later and be like, "Hey, man, we were just fucking with you." And I don't even know at the time. We were kind of thinking that might be a cool skit, but we didn't think nothing of it. But then after we finished it and we recorded it, it's like, what are we gonna do with it? And then I was just like, "Hey, let's throw it on the end of the album. It'll be fucking hilarious."
Fuck it.
It is.
Like he didn't even seem mad. He was like, "All right, dog, fuck it. I guess
like,
I'm coming back."
I woke him up.
Yeah.
That's why it took him 6 minutes to answer the phone.
Like, I
Yeah,
did too.
I woke him
You
up.
waking
He was
me up with
sleeping.
some bullshit like that. Like, motherfucker, who am I killing?
Right.
That's funny though. I love that. I love his reaction there because it's like, what you know what I mean? What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like, what's he gonna be like? Fuck you? Like, no,
Yeah.
like, I guess I gotta get back to work.
I
Especially
know.
then,
Like, he
especially
has
at
no
that time,
choice.
it was like, I mean, he put the EP out, but it was like that was his fucking big debut. Like, he was fucked. Hell yeah, I love that, man. That's awesome. See, shit like that's fucking dope. I love to hear funny ass stories like that.
Yeah, whose idea was it? Bootleg Bill in the chat asked.
You know, no, that would be pure speculation. That I could be like, you know, it was ICPs, it was Twisted. That would be absolute pure speculation. We're talking about what, 20 years ago, 22 years ago, 20 fucking 4 years ago.
Just a bunch of dudes in the studio, like that'd be funny.
We need a play-by-play.
Yeah, that I have no clue whose idea it was.
Just
No,
be
it's just
happy
fun,
it
man.
happened.
Yeah, just be happy that it happened.
I wanted to ask you something. You mentioned it briefly earlier when they asked you about like your favorite music project, and you were talking about no, not Fruit Pie. About Malenko, like that time period for you guys. Because like last time we talked, you kind of told us about the beginnings of like, you know what I mean, like you guys were all friends, you played games together, and then you're like, I'll help you out or whatever. You guys were just fucking kids who played games who like we could do this in our city. Now all of a sudden you're dealing with fucking Disney and Hollywood and like what was that time period like for you? Like not technically, I mean obviously in our world you're one of like the biggest important managers, CEOs,
Right.
but in your world at the time you guys were just kids and you may or may not knew everything of what was going on. Like what was that transition like to be Alex from Detroit to now the representative for Psychopathic Records for Disney and Hollywood and Jive? And
so I was in college actually, and so kind of the world worked differently in like the early 90s. Like you didn't have like an E-Trade app or anything like that. Right. And I was basically going to get a degree because you needed one to actually trade stocks. Yeah. And I was fucking going to get my degree, or at least was working on it. And then my plan was to go to New York and, you know, and try to work for like a bank or some shit like that. And basically be a broker or a stock trader or some shit like that. But I was only a freshman in college. And, you know, I'd also been big, you know, in wrestling, which is kind of like the B thing, not the A thing, but the B thing of the crew. And then, you know, definitely I was, you know, big into music and I was, you know, working at the record store. And yeah, I mean, fucking, you know, the guys came in and it was just like, you know, we rap just as good as anyone else, if not fucking, you know, way better than most. And it was just like, okay, you know, let's give this a fucking shot. So, you know, after a couple months, you know, like college is hard, by the way, if you haven't gone. It's a lot of fucking studying and hours. And I was just like, so yeah, I just dropped out of college immediately. I'm good. I can always go back in a couple fucking years if this doesn't fucking work out right.
I went twice. I get it.
Right. Well, yeah, no, there was never any talk of just being something fucking local. Absolutely not.
Well, no, I know that, but I'm saying like you guys, you were trying to build, but it went from like you guys were doing it independently and regional, and now all of a sudden you had like corporate involved basically with the Jive and the Hollywood. Like that's a different world. Like all of a sudden it's like you were the big dog and now you're playing with the big dogs.
Right.
Like what was that like for you? Like, man.
It's kind of like this though. Like honestly, like you just believe like the hype that, you know, all these big record labels and the stardom, but it's kind of like you take on your partner, you take on, it's like the devil. You know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of like, hey, do this, do that, this or that. Fucking, why aren't you guys listening? It's like, because we don't want to listen, bitch. We don't fucking like you. We don't like what you stand for. We kind of need your help, but we don't want to listen. And it's like, you know what? We don't fucking need your help. Fuck you guys. So yeah, it's just like fucking nothing but problems at fucking Jive and all the fucking shit they're trying to do. And you know, for those of you not familiar, it's funny that Jive Records, literally Jive is bullshit. So they're literally bullshit records. So you don't think they're gonna fuck with you. And then like Disney is like this internal power struggle, and it's still like an internal power struggle to this day. Like that fucking company is fucking so stupid and fucked. But anyway, it's kind of like you got like one faction that's like we should do all this shit and go this way, and then you got this other faction, no, we shouldn't do any of that shit, and they're like fighting, and you're just fucking there, which is how ICP can get signed, put an album out, and have it get fucking shelved, all within fucking 12 months. Because you're dealing with a big fucking stupid zombie fucking corporation, and the right hand ain't talking to the left hand.
Right. But at the time, that had to be like before, like in retrospect, obviously you know that now, but like at the time, you guys were probably like, holy shit, well, this is fucking like this is huge, right? Like,
nah,
at the time,
at
the
time we were like, we're dead. We're absolutely fucking dead. We got this contract. The record's not out. Fucking, it's before the internet. I mean, it's kind of like for the younger fucking viewers, it was just a different world. I mean, now it's just like you can go on fucking Twitter, you can go on fucking TikTok, and you can be like, hey, this fucking happened to me. And you can be a nobody, and you can get 1 million fucking views if your story is interesting and compelling. But like back then, there wasn't nothing, bro. If a big player fucked a little guy, you were just fucked. You were just fucked. There's nothing you could fucking do. It was fucking like a minor fucking miracle that fucking that day I happened to have a random fucking call with not even like a big wig at like the LA Times. Just some fucking lady that does a little entertainment section. And when I was talking to her, and I'm like, this fucking sucks ass. Our album got shelved. She's like, what? I was like, yeah. And then I start telling her, so she's like, stop. She's like, I need to put you on hold. And the next thing you know, like fucking like the main person that ran the fucking paper is just like, okay, I'm recording now. Give me this story. And the next fucking day it was like front page of the fucking LA fucking Times. And then from there, just all the other papers picked it up.
I remember. It was crazy. All over.
But that was luck. That was some luck, bro. Who knows how many others? I mean, maybe not that similar, but maybe they're on a smaller label or something. Maybe less recognizable band that had some type of similar situation or some sampling dispute, or for some reason had their shit pulled. And then it's just like in a contract dispute with lawyers. And that shit could take fucking years before they get their fucking album back. Yep. You never want to be in that situation. We got fucking lucky as fuck to get out of that situation.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. That had to be insane for all you guys. But yeah, it's a crazy thing to look back on. Like, I couldn't imagine if like tomorrow all of a sudden the signing itself, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, by the way, we're gonna give you $1 million to make your next.
It's funny.
You're Slash and fucking Steve Jones and shit. Like that's insane.
Because all my friends are just like, hey, what do you think of this Disney Star Wars? I'm like, I fucking hate it. It sucks. Like, what do you think of these Star Wars shows on Disney? I'm like, they're fucking ass level 10. I fucking hate them. They're just like, no, you got biased from back in the fucking old fucking ICP days. I was like, maybe a little bit, but not that much. I mean, two things can be right at the same time. I fucking hated them from back then, and I just hate all the fucking shit that they do because it just happens to also fucking suck.
Right. I don't know. I love Marvel and Disney's
Marvel is Marvel. I didn't say Marvel was ass.
Okay.
Like a couple of shit they've put out in the last couple of years, man, that shit's been fucking terrible. But before that, like all the way up to the last, like whatever, Endgame, like almost every movie was a fucking banger. They kind of lost it the last couple of years though.
Yeah, they're still fire though. I love it. That's wild though, man. I love to hear shit like that. That's pretty cool. Midtown says you was like the Dame Dash of the wicked shit. You should be doing music industry books and videos on YouTube, selling your game to other CEOs and hip hop leaders, giving people that information because you grew up in the fucking pre-internet, real fucking underground business world.
Right.
You ever thought about doing some shit like that?
You know what? I mean, it's just a trade-off. Like, it's just kind of like, how you get from A to B. And, there was just a certain ways. I mean, it's pretty much still balanced. Like how you had to do things before and how you have to do them now as far as to be, like, successful. I mean, obviously now, motherfuckers are sitting there putting a fucking song on TikTok and they're becoming fucking, like, super famous. But then you can't have, like, a Carnival of Carnage cassette in your hand and just be like, this is the shit, and you don't got it, and I got it. Because this is like, what are you talking about, bitch? I just downloaded it for free from the pirate site. Versus back then, it was just like, well, damn. Fuck, you say it's that good, I'm going to go to the store and get it.
Yeah.
Right. It's just fucking, many things have changed.
They definitely have. But even, I mean, still to this day, I'm sure I don't know if you've seen it because I know you weren't really in the music industry the last few years, but like people have recognized Psychopathic as like they built what they're doing off of your guys' idea, like Strange Music, for example, or even like Drake recently shouted out the old school Psychopathic merch game. Like people's merchandising was based off of what you guys did.
Yeah,
that's something you could fucking market to other people, like how you did all that shit, because that's still a thing.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, right now I got a lot on my fucking plate, but I don't know. Maybe I'll think about adding a fucking YouTube channel. Could be kind of dope.
Yeah, that'd be dope. I love hearing your stories, man.
Yeah,
like,
you could just make a diary of shit that you did, like a vlog,
Yeah, I definitely got some stories. That's for sure. That's definitely for sure.
I know. I wish we could tell them all, man. I wish we could share them.
Well, it's okay, bro. It's okay. There'll be next time. There'll be future times.
There's always next time.
We'll see what's up.
No, but I love it.
So look, bro.
I love hearing bullshit.
Man, I'm always having a blast kicking it with you guys. But yeah, I don't know. We'll talk fucking off the air, maybe figure something out. Maybe we come on and do something again before April, or definitely April. But yeah, I mean, it's always a pleasure talking with you guys for sure.
For sure, man. Absolutely. And so the game, you said the game is when's expected to come out?
Expected to come out 4th of July. First week. Let's just say July 1st.
All right. So just a few months away. The Apocalypse 1525 Chivalrous Arts. And Chivalrous Arts is still available. You can get it on Amazon. I think you can get it on your website.
Yeah, if you go to my Instagram, Alchemist Elite Comics, you can still at the web store. You can still pick up Volume 1. But yeah, or if you just want to wait till this July, you can pick up Volume 1 and Volume 2 and the board game. So it should be pretty dope.
Hell yeah. Yeah, make sure you guys follow the Instagram, Alchemist Comics.
Alchemist Elite Comics, yep.
Alchemist Elite. Stay in touch with all the things going on over there, because it's just the beginning. You're just getting started.
Just getting it started, guys. Nothing but good times ahead.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Any last minute questions? D says, did you have a favorite tour you ever been on, or the craziest thing you may have ever seen on tour? At least that you could tell us.
Well, it wasn't on tour. I'm sure this is commonplace. Like, no, it's oh man, I better not go with that story. It's just too disgusting.
Now I'm interested.
Clearly, he hasn't heard your Cheetos story from the gathering.
We like disgusting.
We love disgusting here. You
You
can
know,
open games.
we'll save a couple in the chamber for next time, guys.
There you go. There you go. Tune in next time, D. We'll We'll bring the sickness next time. What else is popping off, man? Is there? I know. So you released the book last year. We talked about it. What is that? Obviously, you've been working on this game. Has anything else been happening? Like that with your like now that people are talking about you again, your name's back out there. Has any other new endeavors or anything like that come about in any world, gaming, music at all?
Well, eventually, I'm not saying that it's gonna fucking happen. I mean, I got an entertainment attorney And I mean, we're talking, you know, with just a low-level scrub, like over at Netflix. The plan is, like, when I get my third book done, is that, you know, we're going to market it over there and see, you know, if they'll pick it up, you know, to get it fucking, you know, turn into a series and animate it on Netflix. And those of you that got that first edition and you got it sealed and you got it signed, hang on to it, because it's gonna could hit 1,000. You never fucking know.
Fucking animated series.
Yeah,
Said,
well, you know,
modern
I know
Burger
it's
King
a
in
long
the whole world.
shot, but I mean, honestly, like, how much fucking ass shit? I mean, personally, I'm not like, seriously, I myself have seen on Netflix, and I'm just like, how the fuck does this get fucking approved? And the shit's just so fucking bad.
Pre-pandemic, that Netflix was just taking anybody on.
And right.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you could be the next Tiger King for sure, Alex.
Hell yeah. That was a good time in this country. Fuck you, Carol Baskin.
The fucking Tiger King, bro.
Right.
Killed her husband, whacked him.
That's how you should need to do your own show with the fucking the blender guy. You should just bring that character back and just do a whole show like that, bro, with your golden goldies.
Yeah, could be hilarious.
Bring back that
well, look,
level of
guys,
freshness, man.
I don't know, you know, it's been like, there's a really long time since I talked to you guys, like way too long. We got to bring the next one way sooner.
Absolutely, man. We're always here. We're always here, brother.
All right.
Always. Hopefully we'll
sounds good, y'all. And yeah, we'll see what happens come April. But not only will we be hanging out, but a few of these random ninjas and juggalos on this live stream, we're going to show you guys what a real good time is up.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna expand the crew a little bit this time. It's gonna be fucking super dope.
There you go. You guys better be ready in the chat. We're gonna hook some people up. We're gonna have a good time.
Yep.
Gonna be an amazing time. All right, all good. All right, guys. As always, it's a pleasure. And yeah, we're gonna have to do the next one real soon.
For sure, man.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. Always a pleasure as well. We'll talk to you soon.
Take care, guys, and take care, ninjas. Peace.
All right, Alex. We'll see you, buddy.
Peace.
Bye.
Whoop whoop.
Bye.
Whoop whoop.
My man.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for the Burger King.
That's fresh. Hell yeah. Shout out to Alex.
Chew. Word up, Chew.
You know, a bunch of people
Shout out Double A, y'all.
Facebook and shit. Like, oh, I got all these questions. Fucking, I'm gonna come in there and come on, man.
You son of a bitch.
Ain't none of them.
I'm telling you guys all day. Bring your questions. I will ask them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Alex is a shit. I'm excited. I'm excited for Astro.
It makes me sad
too,
that I'm
man.
not going to Astro just because I want to be a part of that little hangout session.
Hell yeah. Officially, unofficially, whatever it might be.
Oh, now you want to go?
No, just to hang out.
That's the reason we go anyways, just to hang.
I know.
Right.
Astro's just a boat. Like, you know what I mean? The way the world works, we can't just call all our fucking dope ass homies in Michigan and be like, all right, we're all gonna meet in this parking lot.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna come.
Right.
But we're all gonna go to somebody else's event just to meet in the parking lot.
Everybody come.
It's just how it works. Oh yeah, watch that raw. Chew your I got your shirt. I'll ship it out tomorrow, bud. So pay attention to your mailbox.
Your mailbox.
Your mailbox.
Chew, you can listen to us on Tuesdays.
Mm-hmm.
We just won't respond to you until the next week.
Yeah.
Probably won't respond to you